Okay, guys, I'm going to try to briefly take you through the arrowwrap.com website. This is really easy. I know I tend to over explain things. If that makes it sound harder than it is, my apologies. From the home page, you can do stock designs. They have over 500 stock wrap designs from $5.99. It's ridiculously cheap. You can do the custom arrow wrap design tool. That is, I believe you can take the same design that you use for your arrows and create stabilizer wraps. That sounds like a cool option. I don't know if I'll do that because I typically hunt with my bow. Do I want bright colors? I don't know. I like the idea. I don't know if I'll actually use it. A lot of stuff on here that you would want to go through. You can check out their photo gallery for the sake of maybe inspiration or whatever. There's some great looking stuff on here. One page I do want you to take a look at is the arrow wrap width sizes. These are the sizes available on their wraps. These are the arrow wrap weights. So you can request regular vinyl, laminated, fluorescent, lightweight, laminated, reflective, so on. Typically I request the lightweight. I've never, and that's, it's a 2 mil vinyl. It's only 4.5 grains. I have not weighed it to verify. I assume I'm getting the lightweight. I will check when these come in. But even at 7 grains, that's not the end of the world for me as long as they're consistent. So anyway, this kind of has a width guide. The thing I like about this is if you shoot, let's say you shoot Carbon Express, let's click here, Maxima Red. Okay. All spines of the Maxima Red takes a 1-inch width wrap. If you shoot the CX Edge Hunter, all spines take a 0.95. If you shoot the Carbon Express Heritage, the 250 and 350 is this width. The 75, 90, and 150 are this width. Go back to, say, Gold Tip. You shoot a Kinetic Pierce 250. That's the 0.85. Kinetic Pierce 300 through 400. See, and so on and so on and so on. There I am over explaining. Anyway, pay attention to those. That's something good to think about. But what you need to do is back on, let's see, width size page. There's something to pay attention to. These are the wrap size, the widths here. This gives you kind of a rough thing if you don't do your, whatever weight. That's not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. These are the widths available. You can get from 4 inches all the way up to 12 inches, and the width is here. So we'll make the decision. I'm going to do a 5-inch wrap, and I've decided for my arrows I need a 1-inch width. So let's go design something. Custom arrow wrap design tool, 14 wraps per pack, so they give you a couple if you screw up. They delivered me 15 last time, which I thought was kind of cool. All right, use the arrow wrap design tool, or you can do the 14 or the fluorescent version. I think I'm just going to use the regular. You have lots of options on here, lots and lots of options. This is where your little design will show up. You can pick things to put with your wrap. You design it however you want. These things toggle on and off, so you don't, like if I'm on yellow now and I click pink, it doesn't turn yellow off. It's kind of an overlay thing. So that doesn't matter on these middle bands, but like on these flames, there are different shape flames that will cover or add to the design, right? So be mindful of that. First thing I typically like to do is go through and get rid of all this junk that I was trying to show you. Okay. First thing I like to do is change the background because I want to pick my background color. The fletchings that I have recently ordered are a kind of a dull pink color. It almost exactly matches this Cryptek pink. I'm going to go with that. So you see the Cryptek pink. I've decided this is the one that I like. Some of these backgrounds, guys, are really, really cool. Here's the ones I did for my arrows most recently. I like this yellow foil. I wanted yellow on yellow, so I've got the yellow foil with the yellow tack veins. I thought they turned out really, really nice. The fletchings that I ordered for this super cheap arrow build were pink. They were the cheap ones that I found. They were pink. It happens to match this. Ultimately, I think I will end up giving my daughter these arrows, so this will be a heavily pinked thing. They have snakeskin. Guys, check this out. They have snakeskin, 2 different varieties. It's pretty realistic looking if you're into that. Flag, the lightning bolts. They've got 2 different sizes of fades on some of these. I don't know, really cool stuff. But either way, we've decided, daughter and I have decided we want the Cryptek pink. So we're going with this. All right, let's close this out. You got a bunch of options here for bands and things. What I think we've pretty well decided on is we want this AW pink, which I believe is Arrow Wrap Pink Flame. We wanted something with a little black behind it to give it some contrast, so we're going to go with this tribal. We like the black and white band at this end, and we like an image laid over on top of that. See here, my little deer skull. The problem is I don't want this deer skull. We're going to put in a custom image, and we're going to put in some custom text here. And arrowwrap.com allows us to do that. Let's see if I've gotten everything. Yeah, so I think that hits my list. So there we go. So I'm going to get rid of this skull. I'm going to go down here to custom logo locations. I want a custom logo at the knock. Okay. So then they put up this little fill-in placeholder custom logo here. Okay. Then I want custom text on here in location. I want 1 line of text. You have options. You can do 2 lines to where it's on either side, which is not a terrible idea. But I don't know. I don't want it to look funny when it overlaps, in case it overlaps. I don't want the spacing to be off. And also with 1 line, it'll be right in the middle of this flame. So you also have an option of 3 lines that you can try to squeeze between the fletching. But if you have a heavy offset or a heavy helical, then you might, or heavy offset, I guess I should say, then you might want to take it easy with these, because that may be hard to fit in there. So for me and my purposes, my choice, like I said before, I'll never try to tell you what to do, but I'm going to opt for the text in the center of the arrow wrap, just 1 line of text. Now, this more info button here gives us this little white box here that gives us an example of font colors. I like the serpentine. It's very easy to read. I kind of like this murderer, but I wasn't sure what that looked like actually looked like. So what I found was these are like some Hunt Like a Girl, Just Passing Through, Death and Row. These are things that like kind of prefabbed fonts and sayings. So like if you click the Hunt Like a Girl, it says Hunt Like a Girl, right? And it's in this particular font. I would imagine you can change the font on that if you want. You just have to leave that as a special note. But either way, what I liked was this Bone Crusher one. I like the font, and I like how it's placed over the flame portion. I like the white lettering with the black outline. I think that stands out really well. And so for my purposes, I think we're going to try to emulate this just with custom text. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the Bone Crusher. I'm going to turn on line 1. That Bone Crusher font looks like this murderer. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. And so then, other than the location of this example, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm going to put my custom logo here. I'm going to put my text and such here, okay, over the font. So I'm going to go down here to the Arrow Wrap Design Order Form. Custom text option. We are going to put in string, music, archery. I'm going to pick the murderer font. That was the one I believe I liked. I'm doing 1 line of text. Custom text option at knock. That's like up here. If I wanted to do custom text at the knock, I would put it here. Thought about maybe putting my daughter's name or something, but we've decided against that because she may not want these. So we're going to leave that blank. All right, additional design info. This is where I'm going to explain that I want the string music archery custom text in the style and placement of the prefabricated bone crusher text. So this is where I have to try to figure that out. So I'm going to say custom text in the style and font and color of the bone crusher option. And then just to over explain that as I do, I want to say, white font with black outline centered over flames. So again, probably over explain. These guys are not stupid. They'll probably figure it out, but either way, that's what I want. Okay. It says screenshot of arrow wrap design. What they're looking for is a screenshot of arrow wrap design. What they're wanting is a screenshot of this, I think I mentioned. So you screenshot that, you save it to your computer somewhere, and then you will upload that here. Okay. Then we're going to scroll down and say they want a screenshot or a photo, a JPEG or something of the design is necessary in order. You can read this, but this is for my custom logo that we want to put in this location. My hunting club, we like Sasquatch imagery for, all of our stuff, kind of a branding thing. So I found a Bigfoot image online that I wanted to put in that custom logo location. So I'm going to put this Bigfoot in the Sasquatch in the footprint. That's going to be my custom logo. I found that on the web somewhere. You guys can put in any logo you want, whether it may be a company logo or your hunting club or, picture of your, significant other, whatever, right? Whatever. Anyway, then you're going to put in your name here. It says first and last, but I've already ordered these things. You put in your email and the date, and then you submit. Then you're going to go to this page, and you're going to add the thing that you just did to cart. I guess I don't understand that page, but anyway, it's there. All right, now your custom arrow wrap design is not going to show up in this spot. Here is where you're going to tell them what, all the specifics of what you want. The material you want, matte finish, regular vinyl, or reflective. There is extra money for the reflective. I'm just going to do the vinyl. I think I want them to be 5.5 inches long. I want them 1 inch. I think I ordered them 5.5 inches long. I do not want laminated. That adds more weight, and I don't know that there's a huge benefit. If anybody knows, please comment below. But my guess is it's just a weight thing, maybe durability, but it adds weight. I don't want that. You can have them numbered 1 through 12 at the knock or tip end. That costs extra money. Typically, I write, my kids' names or characters from movies or something like that on my fletchings to differentiate them, the same as numbering them. You can have these guys do that for an extra $5 if you want. I'm going to opt not to do that. Do I want to add more arrow wraps to my order? So instead of ordering the 14 that comes with, they will add an additional pack for only $10. That to me is a huge deal. They're just having to click print a second time once they've got all the work done. So you're saving $9, right? So to me, that's a pretty good deal. I'm not doing it for this project, but I will certainly keep that in mind for the future. Okay. Design review. Do I want to print and ship order? Do I just want them to send them with my instructions, or they will send me a proof to review for $5? I kind of wish this happened automatically, but as long as you have been very thorough in your explanation of what you want on the previous page, you should be good here. This is my 4th or 5th order from these guys. I have never had a problem without having a proof. So they seem to understand what I'm trying to do. I say it's okay, but again, I'll never tell you what to do or how how you should do your order. This is just what I do. I've not paid for that service before, and I've never had an issue. File name or short description of design. I'm going to put my file name of the custom stuff. My guess is so they can match up that image to my design should they get separated in the order somehow or not. I'm not sure. Custom coupon. I don't have a coupon code. I've never seen a coupon code for these guys. I will tell you, I did reach out to them and ask them if I could have a coupon code for my viewers. I offered to pay for my wraps. Of course, I'd already ordered them at that point, but the guy was very nice to me, though he declined a discount offer. He was very nice. He said they are swamped 3 or 4 months out of the year because of lacrosse logos. So your lacrosse stick or bat or whatever you call a lacrosse thing, they do wraps for those too. So I guess all of your vinyl wrap needs, this is your company. So, if we get a big response to this video and you guys order a whole bunch of stuff from him, maybe he'll change his mind and maybe we'll get a discount in the future, but, no dice this time, but he was very, very nice, very approachable. He was I was very happy to have the conversation with him, even though I didn't get the discount code for you guys. All right. Anyway, some extras you can add on here if you want, but I'm not, not my thing. And then you check out, put in your credit card or PayPal or however you want to pay for it. The total on these is $19 plus shipping. I think the total was about $27 after it was all said and done for my last order, the ones that you saw in my fletching video and arrow wrap video. Okay, one thing I want to do real quick, I'm going to back up just a few. I think it's here. Okay, now because I've backed up, all of this is missing, but this is where I said I wanted the white color with the black background in the murderer font and all that kind of stuff. I was trying to explain my image here, right? Because the following pages do not have a drop-down option for the weight of vinyl, this is where I put that. So after my description of what I want my custom text to look like, I said something like, please use 2 mil vinyl, or maybe I said lightweight vinyl. That makes more sense, doesn't it? For this. So that way they know that that's the material I would like this printed on. Because remember, from this page, the lightweight vinyl, it's a 2 mil, that's the thickness. 2 mil vinyl is 4.5 grains for a 7-inch wrap. I've only ordered a 5 or a 5.5 inch wrap. So that weight is going to go down. So it should have very little effect on FOC if that matters to you. But like I said, that's where I told this company what I wanted was in this description box here after I explained my custom text request. Okay. I know I'm kind of all over the place here, guys. I know that hopefully I can edit this together in a way that it makes sense, but thanks for paying attention. Thanks for coming along. I will show the wraps as soon as they come in the mail, and we'll get to wrapping up this set of arrows for this new arrow build we're going to do. Thanks for tuning in. Greg, String Music Archery. Appreciate you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all the fun stuff. It really helps me out. I think I'm going to set a goal. I'd like to get to 1,000 followers. I think if I could get to 1,000 followers or subscribers, then maybe make it worth the rambling and the work that's involved here. I enjoy doing this, but it's not, it doesn't just take 12 seconds. There's some work. I am trying to up the production value a little bit for you guys. And so hopefully I give you a little bit better product next time with the videos anyway. So anyway, again, rambling. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I got some more good stuff coming. Y'all are awesome.